Okay, so our first picture is going to be an angel. Now this one is always sure to impress because if you use, color choice is important. So if you use the warm tones that will go and match a lot of people's decor, people will, love this as a gift, hang it up immediately. So let's get into it. The first thing that you always want to do is draw. Now you can draw with a pencil, and to begin with you may want to. I'm not going to draw with a pencil right now because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. But for this angel, we're keeping it really simple. We're starting with a circle. Then we're going to do just 2 curved lines for the body. And I'm doing this light so that if I need to come back, I can. And then I start at the head and do a half a heart, a half a heart. It's not really a half a heart. That's just kind of the best way to describe it. Okay, so easy drawing. That's your first step. Then you're going to start laying in color. Now I always like to work back and then come forward. So I'm going to start with the wings. I'm going to take my white chalk pastel and I'm just going to go, I'm going to go in this direction. Okay, so I'm not going side to side or up and down. I'm going in this direction. And I am using plain construction paper right now. You could use pastel paper. But I'm just trying to use what I think will be most affordable and easy access for most of you. So, so go ahead and get this white on. Now, the awesome thing about chalk pastel that makes it so very pretty is that it blends so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead now. I've got like this yellowy off-white. I'm going to put some of that in as well. Still going in those curved motions. And in a moment, I'm going to blend this. Now you can leave it just as is. Because we will be blending the dress. So if you want there to be a little bit of contrast between the dress and the wings, then don't blend. But I'm going to take one finger, and I always encourage just one finger, and I'm just going to kind of smudge it in. Okay, now if it's not smudgy enough for you, just add more chalk pastel. Okay, so I'm going to, there are my wings. Now I'm going to lay in the dress. I'm going to take several shades of brown, and I'm using my side stroke. The side stroke is when you don't use the tip, but you do the side, almost like whenever you were young and you might have taken the paper off a crayon and did the crayon rubbings. That's very similar to what's going to happen here with the side stroke. So I'm coming up and down. I'm going all the way to the bottom, but I'm not drawing a line at the bottom. Then I'm just going to take some other shades of brown that I've got. The ivory that I put in the wings. For this one, I might do a little bit more sharp strokes instead of that side stroke because I don't want it to overpower that dark color. Maybe even a little bit of the white as well. And then if you want more of the dark, that first color you put on, you can do that. Now, just to kind of recap, basically I used several shades of brown. Okay, and if you get a pastel box with several shades, just use what you got for the brown, and then I went in with some white and the ivory. Can you see that? There you go. All right, so I kind of like that as is. I might smudge it in a little bit up here. I'll smudge it a bit. Now, when you are rubbing in, it is super important that you're going with the direction of whatever you're drawing. So you're not going to go side to side. This is going up and down, so I'm going to go up and down with that. Next up, I'm going to do the face, and of course you can do any skin tone. Oh my goodness, sorry. You can do any skin tone that you want. I'm going to do this kind of flesh tone. It's almost a little too pinky for me though, so I'm going to get a little bit of the ivory and just kind of roll over it just to tone it down. Okay, let me take this back up there. Normally, I would not do pastels on a board like this. I would do it laying down. But for this video, I'm just showing you. So don't feel like you've got to tape something up on a board. You can do this flat down. So now I'm going to rub that in. Do y'all see how quick this is coming along? And then last step with, whatever color you like, I'm doing the ivory. You're going to do a little oval right up there. And then if you want to add any more of anything, you can go for it. But this is a fun, beautiful picture that doesn't take long to do, and is super impressive for the kids to do. So and for adults to do. So hope y'all have fun with this. Grab those pastels, draw it out, start laying in your color, using different shades, and the side stroke. Remember, just one finger to blend. And chalk pastels is messy, so if you're doing this in your mom's living room or something, you might want to put something down. And I always wear a smock, so an old t-shirt or something. That way I can just wipe my hands right on my smock. So, all right, y'all get to creating. I can't wait to see what you do.